Next we'll go for the mixture of annual based and non-annual based calculation of future value. Okay, so hope you understood the both the methods separately. Now we'll combine the both the methods. Okay, so let us see the question. Calculate the compounded value for rupees 15,000 at the end of 3 years at 12% of interest is calculated on the basis of, first they have given yearly, second one quarterly, third one half yearly. So the given compounded values are, so for first A, that is for yearly based, 1.405, B 1.426 and C 1.4185. Okay, so what is the given answers? So first we will write that one. So the P is rupees 15,000. Next one, I is 12%, N is 3 years, and M will be given for only quarterly basis and half yearly basis, right? For yearly basis we will not take the M. So that's why I will write M as the B, that is 4, because 4 quarters are in the 1 year. So half yearly means, so in a 1 year the 2 term will be there, so that's why MC. So the option C will be taken into the 2 as the component. Now we will solve the first one, that is quarterly yearly based. So PV equals to, so what is the formula for the yearly based? So P into 1 plus I divided by N. It is simple. Okay, so P is 15,000. Okay, next one is I plus, so what is the percentage? It is 12, right? Okay, so 12 divided by 100. Okay, we will get the 0.12. 0.12. So what is the N? It is 3. Okay, so again we will write simplification. 15,000 into 1.12, so multiplied into 3. So this is the compounded factor. Already this answer has given in the question itself. Okay, so you can see here the compounded value for A is 1.405. We will take this value and we will calculate the further value. So if you want to cross verify that one, okay, we will also cross verify that value whether we will get this figure or not. Okay, so in the traditional method what we will do, so we will multiply the 1.12 into 3 times, right? Okay, we will do that one, 1.12, so multiplication, so 2 times we got the answer as 1.2544. So the third time I am going to do 1.12, so I am got the answer, so 1.4049, so it is equivalent to the, so the 1.405. okay, so it is the verified answer, right? Okay, so we'll take the same answer, that is 15,000 into, so the given figure 1.405, so I will get the rupees, so just will multiply, will get the 21,073.92 rupees. Okay, you can also round it off to the next nearest value. Okay, so hope you can see the answers also. Okay, so similarly we'll go for the second one, that is quarterly based, B. Okay, what is the formula to calculate that one? So here I will write that one. So this is the formula, right? Okay, here M means it is 4. P is 15,000. I is 1 is same. I is 0.12. M is 4. So here 4 into 3. Okay, so what is the answer? So we'll simplify 15,000 into So simplification of 0.12 divided by 4. So 0.03. 1 plus 0.03. 4 into 3, 12. So 15,000 into 1.03 power of 12. Okay. So this figure, this compounded figure already they have given in the problem as b equals to 1.426. Okay, you can also verify. So already I told you how to verify that one. Okay, so you can also cross check the answer whether you will get the 1.426. Okay, so now I will directly take that value 15,000 into 1.426, and whatever the answer we will get, that is the future value. 15,000 into 1.426. I got the answer as 21,390. 21,390. Next, we will go for calculation of C. So what is the formula? So it is same, right? Okay. So P into so 1 plus I into M. So M into N. Okay, this will give you the valuation of PV. Okay, so here again it is same, 15,000 as the P. So 1 will remain same, I is 0.12 and M here is 12. Okay, you can see here the given factor MC is 2. So that same I will copy here. 2 is again M. So N is 3 years. Okay, so we'll simplify this figure 15,000. So already we will just verify this value. So 0.12 divided by 2. We will get the answer as 0.06. 1 plus 0.06. So 2 into 3 is 6. Okay, simplify 15,000 into 1.06 power of 6. So this compounded figure already, so that is there in the question, that is 1.4185. Same I will copy down to simplify my answer, that is 15,000 into 1.4185. So this is the compounded figures given value. Okay, you can also cross verify with that one. So we will just multiply the valuation of that one. So 15,000 into 1.4185. So I will get the 21,277.5. Okay, so rupees 21,277.5. So this is the answer. So hope you understood the whole problem. So we calculated annually, quarterly and also half yearly based.